Well, what can we do to promote the growth in humility? That's letter B. 3 things. We need to refocus. Listen to this. It says in James 4:10, humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and He'll lift you up. The first step in experiencing humility is to turn our eyes off from ourselves and to look to God. When we study His Word, when we seek His face in prayer, and when we sincerely desire to be near and please Him, we move toward being what Jesus said in Matthew 5:3 is the ultimate, to be poor in spirit. In fact, the Sermon on the Mount is actually a beautiful portrait of the plan of salvation. The Lord said, blessed are they that mourn. They'll be comforted. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst after righteousness. Blessed are the poor in spirit, the beggars that realize there's nothing they have to please God, that they're utterly impossible to get to God. It's a beautiful picture of salvation. We need to refocus from ourselves onto God. Secondly, we need to remove. It says in Titus 2:12, teaching us that denying ungodliness and worldly lusts. Listen, we must starve the flesh by removing the things which it feeds. The essence of the fleshly nature is pride. To starve the flesh is to remove and avoid things that feed and promote pride. I mean, you ever think, people, they just collect trophies about how great they are, and they just fill their houses with them, and they just, and they just have them up, and they're just looking at them all the time. Pretty soon they believe them. They believe their own press reports. They think they're great, and they think they're... And that's why people have so much trouble maturing in humility, because we almost feed pride daily. Rather than looking for praise, for compliments, for popularity, we should be wary of them. Yet, because our human sinfulness has a way of turning even the best intentions to its own advantage, we need to be careful not to make an issue of avoiding praise. It's even worse to be going, oh, no, don't look at me. That's attention getting too. You don't have, it's not thinking little of ourselves, and it's not thinking a lot of ourselves. It's not thinking of ourselves at all. It's amazing. Thirdly, 1 Peter 5 and 6, we need to request humility. Not only refocus off ourselves and remove everything that feeds our pride, we need to request humility. Listen to 1 Peter 5 and 6. Likewise, you younger, submit to the elder. Yea, all of you be subject to one another, and be clothed with humility. When you got up this morning, did you get in the closet and ask Christ to clothe you with humility? It helps you get along better with your marriage partner, with your parents, with your children, with your boss, with your cantankerous neighbors and people on the road. You ever notice, wives, that every time someone tries to come around your husband on the right-hand side, he steps on the gas? There's just something within us. We don't like anybody to get by us. And that's just part of our character. And we need to resist that and clothe ourselves with humility.